Steed a couple times.
Yeah.
Commentary is cliche, but you know it is a bummer.
Oh, so we're gonna see the Mario Brothers matchup. We're gonna see JiM from France, Dr. Mario player, mostly considered by most to be the second best doc in Europe.
Really?
And up against AGP, the legendary AJ Panton, the man who.
You weren't kidding. We are definitely getting a Mario stream.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. A Luigi player, but he's especially known for being one of the earliest content producers for Europe. He would record videos for Beast 1 and 2. He even recorded the videos for Genesis 2 as
really?
well. Yeah. If you check for Genesis 2 finals, you'll see that it's on his channel.
Shit. Super OG.
And he was known for being a perfectionist when it came to making videos and, you know, making it smooth, making it 60 FPS, making it like, you know, like with motion blur to make it look cool, you know. And he really put a lot of focus into proper recording. So yeah, he's definitely one of the pioneers of I would say, recording Melee the way it should be, in a way.
The way it should be.
Yeah. High quality recording. Yeah, that's what I want to say. Yeah.
Shoutouts to everyone who helped set up the groundwork when it came to like Melee content.
Absolutely.
All right, I'm not even gonna try to front. I know very little about this matchup. Luigi Dog, do you know anything? It's not an often seen matchup. That's why.
For sure.
I actually cannot remember the last time I've seen it.
So generally, Doc wants to get Luigi in the air in a position where he can juggle him, but he also has to respect Luigi's combo breaker options like neutral air and down air and bait those.
But does Doc really have tools to like kind of bait those out effectively?
Well, I mean, his dash speed isn't the worst, so he can definitely force Luigi to land with a move and then punish him.
Okay. This is also going to be a battle of the down smashes.
It's a very janky matchup.
It's definitely
a matchup where you want to pull out all the nonsense.
All that young Gouda, all the cheese.
I mean, Doc does have decent. I believe he can down throw forward air against Luigi. And he also edge guards Luigi extremely effectively because his back air sends Luigi at a terrible angle. On the other hand, Luigi is just made of kill moves. Like literally his old moveset is kill moves. And so Luigi's generally not going to have such a hard time killing. Pills are an annoyance for Luigi for sure. They force him to think about his wave dash approaches a bit more. Yeah, see, if you get Luigi up in the air and then whiff punish his landing, that's really good. Yeah, see, he's going to keep him up in the air with the up airs, yeah, exactly. I've seen Eagle play this matchup before. He tends to actually struggle in this matchup.
Really?
Not that he thinks Luigi wins or anything. He actually thinks Doc wins, but
it is.
But it's a matchup where if you don't have much experience, you
kind of have to work in it, right?
Yeah. That was great DI on the down throw. Made it very hard for him to get
my god, the trade.
Yeah. Good trade for him. I mean, it's the only thing he can trade with in that combo. If there's a trade, it's going to be Nair, and that's usually not going to kill until like 140 or something.
To be fair, true to Mario canon, Mario and Luigi go for a trade, and Luigi ends up on the losing side of it.
Yeah.
Poor Luigi, dude.
Yeah. But Dr. Mario is also a character that can combo break from Luigi's moves pretty easily as well.
With with Nair, yeah?
A lot of the punish game revolves around baiting the Nairs, baiting the down airs also as well. Yeah, pills are really difficult to get through. Oh, a B cancel.
He's got those.
Nice. Okay, this is a bad position for Luigi. Any back air will put him in a position where he will get edge guarded very easily. No punish on the down
Heights
smash.
his way back to center. Reverses the situation effectively.
Ooh, that was a nice up-angled forward tilt. That'll be the stock.
AJP's kind of showing a little bit like, I guess, more proficiency on the edge comparatively. Like he's winning those exchanges a lot more.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's really
He should still
important.
make that back, yeah. He's got it.
Really important to exploit Luigi's recovery as Doc because it's definitely
Not
his
the
biggest
best.
one of his biggest weaknesses
Oh, yeah.
in this matchup.
He's still, yeah, he's still living.
There we go. Wow. AGP getting very greedy with the down smashes, but at this point I don't think he cares too much because he just
He's
wants
at
to
such
rack
high
up.
percent, yeah.
Yeah, he wants to rack up the percent, and he's just playing
That
the.
should close it out. No, wow. Excellent DI.
Luigi does have the ability to. Nice, and the back air should kill, maybe not.
Nah, I don't think he needs it. Like, he
Yeah,
just
that's
doesn't
it.
have it.
Yeah, no jump. I think he already used down B. I wasn't
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
He did. Down B, very weird mechanic. For those of you who don't know, you have to use it once on the ground, once, before you can use it in the air. Before you can actually rise from it in the air. I don't know why. It's some kind of mechanic.
So Luigi is actually game breaking sometimes.
Yeah. So you will always see at least one down B per stock from Luigi, whether it's at the start of a stock or, oh wow, AGP takes it with the reverse down smash. Definitely a matchup of trades. If there's any matchup where there's lots of trades, it's this one.
It's because both characters kind of can pseudo-combo each other,
Yeah.
and both of them have really good responses to getting comboed.
Exactly.
It's mashing that A button.
Yep. Oh wow. Starts with the non-neutral start, but decides to not abuse his advantage. I definitely abuse it every time I get the chance.
Oh, you're grimy like that.
I
You're
don't
grimy
care.
like
I
that.
don't care. If someone is right there and I'm Falco, I'm just going to fall with down air and there's nothing they can
I'm going to remember that. I hope we're one day in tournament, and I'm ready for it, and I just counter at the start of the game. And you're gonna be so sad about life.
What if I bait your counter?
Oh, then it's a mix-up.
Oh wow, this trade, yeah, this was this matchup in a nutshell right there. Jab, jab, and then go from there like bam.
Oh, bread and butter, wave dash back, F smash. Let's go.
Nice. Definitely keeping AGP locked down when he's close to him. That's really good. Luigi's out of shield game isn't very good for the most part. I mean, he does have a nair out of shield, which is fine.
It's okay, but it's not like Doc definitely wins when it comes to like get off me options and shield.
Yeah, if Luigi is stuck in shield, it's definitely not a good position for him.
But to be fair, he also has the like slightly better shield options,
Yeah,
and with his traction, oh my, and the edge cancel.
yeah. I thought that cape would hit because the cape is so big, but it barely whiffed. Well, the edge cancel, this is something that always makes me laugh, is that people always think the Luigi players do it on purpose, the edge cancel.
No.
They never do it on
What
purpose.
are you talking about? Literally every misfire or every edge cancel Luigi does is always on purpose and always 100% skillful and
It's
deserved.
just that the way the angle of the side B makes it that it's prone to edge canceling almost every time.
No, I think what you don't understand is Luigi players have an innate skill to RNG manipulate so that they misfire on whenever they need it, basically.
Yeah. But they're almost always going to edge cancel. If they're if they're side being towards a platform, it's rare.
It happens very often. Yeah.
Even if you land on like close to the middle of the platform, you'll still slide long enough that it edge cancels at some point.
Basically, because it goes so far, and with the traction that it has.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Has him up in the air, but goes for a hard read with the up smash. AGP doesn't fall for that. AGP hasn't, I mean, JiM hasn't cornered. Not anymore. Oh. Oh no, he could have punished way harder. Should have definitely just grabbed into forward air. Okay, good position. That was a good option.
Charged it.
Yeah, down throw is definitely where Luigi gets most of his mileage for combos in this matchup.
He gets really solid conversions off of it.
He can down throw back air, or
nice
even
power
down
shield.
throw down air if Luigi doesn't DI. I mean, if Doc doesn't DI away. 2 stocks apiece, but it will only take 1 hit for AGP to die. Oh, what?
I can't believe they're fighting here, by the way.
Yeah, this
I actually can't
I
believe
would
it.
never fight there if I was JiM. Like that's.
Why? Why would you do that?
I'm not about that life. Okay, trading fireballs. But
The pills are so good.
Yeah,
8%.
Yeah, so much damage. Okay, boxing. Man, this is such a scrambly matchup. But AGB has been taking it back slowly.
Well, it's because like neither character has especially good range.
Yeah.
So like the ranges that they often end up fighting at are like these close scraps. Oh my god, that was actually beautiful.
Really good reaction by AGP to the cape, turning it into a way to recover back on stage.
And he gets percent for it as well.
Yeah, and that would be the kill.
Oh,
wow.
No, Luigi
surviving at 200. Yeah,
that was
okay. 4th throw kill. Not a rare sight.
200%. Yeah.
And that would be the kill. Yeah.
Right.
Luigi is a box made of kill moves.
I think neither player really wants to hard commit at this point. It's
Yeah.
like last stock. Both are just kind of like, yeah, they're spacing each other out and kind of hoping that the other player messes up.
Yeah.
Throws out something a little bit.
JiM
Overstand slightly, basically.
Well, he has the edge guard opportunity, and
That's
that is it.
All right, we go to game 3.
JiM take games 2, yeah. He was, at the end, the last talk, he was playing a kind of zoning game where he would occasionally just approach to keep him on his toes, which is really good.
I also have no idea. I don't know if you guys can hear on the mic, but the crowd is popping off somewhere.
Yeah.
And it's not, I'm not going to lie, it's not over this. It's back there, over there somewhere. Anyway, we're getting into this in Dreamland.
There's a huge crowd on our left over there. I don't know what they're watching, though. Yeah, again, we see the same game plan. Just back off, short hop pills, and then surprise AGP with the short hop approach. He's been doing that over and over again, ever since the last stock of the last match. At this point, AGP has to call out the short hop approach. Yeah, that's it. That's what he did right there. Commentator's blessing.
Yeah. It's like maybe he heard you, just like somewhere in his soul.
There you go.
I won't kill
and
though.
That will
it's
not kill.
It's
Dreamland.
I mean, I like this counter pick largely because he got a lot of mileage on the on the past few games from living at stupidly absurd percents. But
something he can abuse even harder.
And he was winning. He was winning most of the edge situations as well, getting solid edge guards. But
yeah.
Well, there we go. Yeah. And I guess it goes hand in hand with what you were saying with like Luigi being a box of kill moves.
Yeah. Luigi never has trouble killing. He's always been pretty good at killing. He has so many ways to combo into kill moves, and he has so many kill moves. That was really
juicy
good.
forward smash.
Yeah. Recovers. Nice roll. To avoid the grab, but also gain center stage. 2 purposes. Yeah, see, it's definitely using the pills to set up his approach. It's definitely very useful.
Well, AGP hasn't really shown that he's going to have a good... He hasn't found a good way to respond to it. He's just shielding them and kind of like not doing much out of it afterwards.
But it is tricky to respond to it because Luigi's mobility is awkward. He has fast horizontal mobility and he jumps really high, like really fast. But he can't really move diagonally, and that's a problem against pills because it means that the only way you can get under pills is, the only way you can get through pills is by going under them.
I think that's why I don't really like the stage pick for him, because he hasn't got the platforms to maneuver.
Yeah.
Like, they're there, but they're not nearly as effective as they have been on other stages, which have been his primary response to the pills.
So AGP's game plan right now seems to be preventing JiM from throwing pills in the first place, so he's going for very aggressive wave dashes. just to not let him breathe.
He's trying to choke out his base, yeah.
Oh, that was such a nice neutral there.
Yeah.
Wow. And this might be the edge guard if he gets the
conversion.
Oh, he barely misses. That was unfortunate. That could have been the kill right there. Now, setting up the pill game. I feel like if JiM has the opportunity to get the pill to bounce more than one time, he will use that as an opportunity to approach with Doc. Because if he does the pills too close, that's not a free approach. But if he does them a bit further, that gives him the space to approach. Okay. Let's see if he gets the kill.
A fairly straightforward edge guard. He's pretty far out.
He doesn't use the Marth killer.
Yeah, you need a Marth killer there. Alright, he's got a second chance at this now.
I don't think he knows about it though.
And again, rinse and repeat. He hasn't taken percent, so it's not too bad. That's the thing
about this game. There are people who have been playing this game for over 10 years, like AGP, and they still don't know some of the little things like that. That's how deep this game is. There's so many things about this game. There you go, down smash.
57%. Doable, but it's not.
It's been a very exciting set so far. Oh, this time he calls out the Nair approach that JiM has been going for over and over again. Uh-oh, that didn't work out. Again, JiM getting too greedy with the Nair approaches, which are definitely not safe on shield. I think he needs to. Oh wow! What a set! That was incredibly close.